16. 2 mole H2 mixed with 1 mole oxygen and allowed to react as given below. 1. How many molecules of H2 and O2 were initially present? 2. 2. How many atoms of H and O will be there in the product? 3. How many molecules of H2O were formed? Answer: 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. 1. Number of molecules of H2 is equal to 2 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. Number of molecules of oxygen is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. 2. Number of moles of water formed is equal to 2 mole, which contains 4 mole H atom, 2 mole O atom. 3. 2 into 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules of water if the reaction is completely occurred. 17. Define photoelectric effect. Write any two results observed in photoelectric effect experiment. Answer: it is a phenomenon of ejection of electrons by certain metals like potassium, rubidium, etc. when light of suitable frequency incident on them. The important results observed in photoelectric effects are: 1. The electrons are ejected from the metal surface as soon as the beam of light strikes the surface. That is, there is no time lag between the striking of light beam and the ejection of electrons from the metal surface. 2. The number of electrons ejected is proportional to the intensity or brightness. 3. For each metal, there is a minimum frequency known as threshold frequency below which photoelectric effect is not observed. 4. The kinetic energy of the ejected electron is directly proportional to the frequency of the incident light. Write in E2. 18. 1. Calculate the radius of Bohr orbit for hydrogen atom. Answer: radius of nth orbit of hydrogen atom equal 52.9 into n square pm. The orbit number is not specified in the questions. If it is a first orbit, n is equal to 1, so R1 is equal to 52.9 pm. 2. Write any two limitations of Bohr model for hydrogen atom. Answer: 1. It could not explain the fine spectrum of hydrogen atom. It could not explain the spectrum of atom other than hydrogen. It was unable to explain the splitting of spectral lines in the presence of electric field and in magnetic field. 4. It could not explain the ability of atom to form molecules by chemical bonds. It did not consider the wave character of matter and Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Write any two. 19. Define electron gain enthalpy. Which among O and S has more negative electron gain enthalpy? Give reason. Answer: it is the enthalpy change when an electron is added to the outermost shell of an isolated gaseous atom. Sulfur has more negative electron gain enthalpy than oxygen. This is due to the smaller size and greater electron repulsion in oxygen, or in oxygen the incoming electron is added to the smaller second shell, but in sulfur it is added to the larger third shell. So, electronic repulsion is less in sulfur and hence it readily adds electron. Thus, electron gain enthalpy of sulfur is more negative than that of oxygen. 20. Draw the Lewis structure of O3 and assign formal change on each atom. Answer: Lewis structure of O3 is Lewis structure with formal changes is. 21. Write the molecular orbital configuration of N2, calculate its bond order and also predict magnetic behavior. Answer: magnetic orbital configuration of N2 is sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, pi 2px2, pi 2py2, sigma 2pz2. Bond order is equal to half Nb minus Na is equal to half into 10 minus 4 equal half into 6 equal 3. Due to the presence of only paired electrons, N2 is diamagnetic. 22. 1. State first law of thermodynamics. Answer: it states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, or the total energy in the universe is always a constant, or the total energy of an isolated system is always constant. 2. Express the change in internal energy of a system when no heat is absorbed by a system from the surroundings, but work is done on the system. What type of wall does the system have? Answer: from the mathematical form of first law, delta U is equal to Q plus W. Here Q is equal to 0 and W is positive since work is done on the system. So delta U is equal to W. The system has adiabatic wall. 23. Calculate the standard enthalpy of formation of CH3OH from the following data. Answer. 24. 1. Define A. Entropy, B. Free energy. Answer A. Entropy is the degree of disorderness or randomness of a system. B. Free energy or Gibbs energy is the maximum amount of available energy that can be converted to useful work, or G is equal to H minus Ts. 2. Which among the following is correct for a spontaneous process? Answer A. Delta S is greater than 0, delta G less than 0.